everybody. Well, there's the old Deus 2 just sitting there, fully charged, hasn't been used much this last year, and that's the culprit. A year ago this month, I took on the responsibility of helping a stretch film company grow their U.S. sales, so that's been taking a lot of my time developing the sales network for Pallet Stretch Film Company. It's been a good ride, but that hobby, this motorcycle hobby, golf and everything else is taking a back seat. But so the fines table is much thinner than it usually is. Just haven't been getting out. I did get out, got a few things for the landowner. I did some electrolysis. I got some shell frags, which you may see shortly. But so yeah, I just haven't been digging, so I don't really have any footage for a video. But fortunately, Cameron continues to get out and dig, and being a good sport and a good hunting partner, he continues to take some footage for me. So I'm going to take his footage and I'm going to put it all together, and hopefully this turns out to be a good video. You may see a little bit of this stuff in there. So I've got a couple hunts, but thanks Cameron for getting out and digging.
Hey all, welcome to another Relic Adventure. It's a pretty unique opportunity here. Over the years, my HVAC guy has been interested in what I've been doing. He sees my stuff in the garage, and we got to talking, and yesterday morning I got a call out of the blue that says, hey, I got permission at another client's. Why don't you go check it out? So I drove over this morning. It's going to be hot today. It's supposed to be in the 90s, but I want to take advantage of it because it may be a one-time permission. But do about 3 acres, and literally across the street is the battlefield. So pretty excited. Obviously, it's probably been hunted a few times, but I'm going to give it a go, see what happens. I literally took a few steps from the truck, turned the machine on, dug a big signal. Sound is solid. Now, I may be speculating, but that's a huge piece of iron, rounded edge. I don't know. Could that be a cannonball fragment? Maybe wishful thinking, but I think there's a possibility. All right, up here by the road, I got a decent signal. I'm hoping this could be my first bullet. I'll get down there and dig it up. Okay. Open up the hole. I can kind of hear it right in here, but it's under a root, obviously. Of course, it has to be under a root. But, see if we get in here. Be promising. Bullets aren't all that exciting, but they're an excellent indicator that we're a good chance for a lot of other goodies. See that clay soil screaming right there. It's down there probably 5 inches. I'd say it's a pretty good chance. I feel it. I feel it. There it is. Look at that. First bullet of the day. Been here less than 10 minutes. That's awesome. That's awesome. I got 3.5 acres. A bullet in the first 10 minutes. I'm pretty excited about that. It's got another solid 80, and this popped out only like 2 or 3 inches down. That looks like an Enfield. That's very encouraging considering this property is so close to a battlefield, and I've popped 2 bullets in the first 15 minutes. I don't think this place has been hunted very hard. At least the front yard hasn't been. Maybe the trees around it have been, but I got permission to hunt the yard, so very cool. Had a banger signal, 90s. Popped it out. There it is. A Ford Zephyr. I think that's what it is. Nice 4-door. There it is. You never know what you're going to dig. Digging Civil War bullets. Right next to it, you dig an older toy car. Well, just got another screaming signal. And a shout out to our first responders. This one's from Denver. Hey guys, dug another deep piece of iron. This is down there at least a foot. I've been banging on it a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that's a cannonball frag. You see the outside there. Could have been the fuse up in there. And it makes sense because right across the street there, that mound is a cannon emplacement. So that's how close I am. So that's pretty crazy. All right, right by this big old tree. Button popped out. Sitting right there. 2-piece button. No. Okay, these always fool me. Always fool me. 2-piece button, anchor. I've gotten excited over these before and they turn out to be blazer buttons. That one does have the rope on the anchor. I don't know. I'm gonna have to research that, but initial gut tells me it's as excited as I want to be. I don't know. Blazer, old button. I'll have to Google it, look it up, but still exciting to see a button pop out. All right, I've been cleaning on this a little bit. It does look like it's got a back mark, so I'm going to say this probably isn't a blazer button, but I'm going to guess it's early 1900s maybe. So I think it is military, but just the wrong era. But still, cool to pop out, cool to find. That'll look great in the display for the landowner. So cool little find. Well, it's just another bullet, but look at this. This is right there. That's the cannon mound right over there. So people are probably shooting this way. Union, obviously, 3-ringer. Look at that impact bullet. That hit something hard. Maybe just the ground, but yeah, that's definitely fired and hit something good. Yeah, there you see it right in the middle of the hole. Nothing fancy, but it is my first round ball of the day. So there it is. It's kind of, I don't know if that's an impact on one side or if it was wormed out, that could be a hole. So anyway, first round ball. Well, I just dug right there what I think is a big chunk of a cannonball frag. Here I'm down about another 15 inches. Another big good signal down there. I'm guessing could be another piece of that cannonball. So I'll get it out and show you both pieces. Oh, okay. Excuse the heavy breathing, but it's a warm day and these two were deep. Probably spent a half hour digging these two, but I think I broke this one free. Felt it move. It's a big chunk down here. See if I can get under it and lift it out of there. Oh, that's a rock. So it's still in there. Well, I had to move another rock, but right there, you can see it right in the middle. There's a big piece of iron, big chunky iron. So a few more minutes, I'll pop that out. Well, this darn near killed me, so it's out of there. I don't know what it is for sure, but I mean, that's big and chunky. I can't really tell, but I'll put it up with the other piece, see what it looks like. Well, it's hard to tell when they come out of the ground, but once you start knocking some dirt off, you see the rounded edge on the outside. That's, looks like the hollowed part. Here's another rounded edge, and you can see the hollow part in there. So I think these were part of the same cannonball, and that was a big cannonball. Wow, that about killed me, but a couple of pieces of cool iron.
excited because I've been doing a lot of walking recently and not a whole lot of finding. There was an old slave quarters or small site right over there. There's a larger creek down the hill that way. There's a small stream right behind me. And then the hill goes up here. And I'm just kind of randomly swinging. I get a deep 86 signal. And I've hunted out here before. And I dug some flat buttons in this area, especially over where that little site was. And I just dug down here that 86 signal and popped this out. And it's a little silver coin. And I rubbed the edge of it. And I don't know if you can see if I can get the camera to focus. See that reeded edge on there? That is a 100% Spanish silver. So it looks about the size of a half real or a 1 real. I'm gonna clean this off and then get back to you guys. All right, I got my phone propped up so I can take a video while I clean this thing off so you guys can see. Look at the other side. That is a beautiful 1 real pistarine. I think I see 1734 on it already. Let me get some water on this thing. Oh man, that's a nice coin. That's the nicest one I've ever found. Man, I needed this. A lot of hours have gone into finding this here coin. Oh yeah, the backside's just as pretty as the front. Fantastic. Look at the detail on that thing. That's a 1 real, 1733. Sweet. Here's a more focused view of the coin. Now that I got my hands free. Details are immaculate. That is the nicest one I've ever found. 1733. And I've hunted this place before. I was not expecting this. This is the best thing I've ever found at this site by far. Hills up there. There's a little stream that runs down through here. And a little stream right over here. And I came from up that way. And they kind of intersect. And I just got a really shallow 90s signal. And I think I see the edge of a large scent down there. This is pretty exciting because I just started. Let me see if I can get this thing out. Oh yeah, I think that's what it is. It's on edge too. Oh, for sure. It's thick too. I think it's gonna be in pretty good shape. Let me clean this off and get back to y'all. Just cleaned off the front and it is a nice 1849 braided hair. And I think it has full liberty, so that's the first nice large scent I've dug in a long while. I'll clean the rest of it up when I get home. All right, I'm back here again at that site where I dug that really nice 1 real. And I actually dug that right there next to that holly tree. Well, actually it's a beech tree. But either way, I dug that large scent earlier this morning way back in the woods that way. Came back over here and I've been hunting this hillside and I've been hunting it pretty close, pretty tight. And I just got a deep 84 signal and it was really tight. And I thought, well, this could be a flat button, but it could be a silver. And right here in the dirt pile, I don't know if you guys can see right there, that's a little cut silver coin. Oh yeah, it looks like the details are pretty nice too. Oh yeah, that's a quarter cut of a 2 real. Great detail. I can already see it. Awesome. Let's see if there's anything on the other side. I might have the date side, I'm not sure. No, I think I got yeah, that's the side with the 17. Sweet. Let me get this cleaned up. Pretty good detail on this. Absolutely love finding these things. And the crazy thing is, I hunted this site like close to 2 years ago and never found one. And it's a very small site. I've really probably only dug a dozen flat buttons out of here. And that's probably it. So this is a big surprise, but a welcome surprise. And there might be another one in here, who knows? We will see. Shotgun shells here and there. And I got a I think it was a 50 something signal, maybe like a 52, and just pulled this flat button. Early style tomback button. I think it's got an iron shank on it, which appears to be in really good shape. Still on the early stuff. All right, I'm on the same hill. Dug the other silvers over that way. It's like almost 90 degrees out here. I just brushed the leaves back right here, and I've got a clean, fairly deep, fairly tight high tone, 85, 86. So I think I'm gonna try to live dig this because it might be another silver coin. Kind of hard to do this with one hand, but I'll give it my best shot. It's in the hole. All right. It's down here. Right there. See if I can reach in and grab it. Right there. I think I see iron. That's not a good sign. Oh, wait a second. Oh, you know what this is? This is a shoe buckle. I see brass right there, and there's iron. That's probably the iron pin out of a shoe buckle. Well, it's starting to move, so I think I can pull it out. Yep, there it is. Nope, it's a small buckle, but it's still got the iron tang with it. That's definitely colonial period, though. Well, that's pretty cool. Not nearly what I was expecting, but that's still a good find. All right, I've been hunting through these woods all day, over 8 hours. I've dug some decent stuff, and I'm in here where I dug the silvers, and I decided, you know, let me turn to this little area before I leave. And I'm pretty surprised because I just got a deep, kind of tough signal, and I got it out of the hole. I don't know what it is yet, but it's reading a solid 82. So if this is another cut silver or something like that, that would be absolutely awesome. It's right in here somewhere. I should probably get my pinpointer out to find it. This will be the perfect ending to a day. Here it is. Oh my God, it is. No way. I can't believe it. I can't believe I actually dug another one. I've been hunting all day, decided to come back over here, and there it is. Crazy. All right, let me clean this thing up. That perfect ending to the day right there. Absolutely awesome. I can't believe this. It's 7 a.m. I just pulled up to a site that I've pounded, but I've dug some colonial stuff out of here, and recently I've been finding Spanish silver, so I've really been in the mood to find more. I just started, and I don't know how I missed this signal, but it was a shallow, I already dug the hole. You can see it wasn't that deep, and it was a solid 84, and it was tight, it was a nice high tone, and I thought, there's no way this is a cut silver. Well, I'm rummaging through the leaves here where the dirt came out and everything, and look right here. That has got to be a cut silver coin. I can't believe it. That's got to be what that is. I mean, it reads just like one, and it looks just like one. Let me rub this thing off. Yeah, it is. I see the silver coming through. Man, that's crazy. I can't believe it. I would have been lucky to find one of these today, and I just started and I dug one. I can't believe this. I'm gonna clean this thing off and get back to y'all. All right, here we go. So I rubbed it off. That's the back of it. Would have went like that. You can see the crown. And I got lucky with this one. I've got the date side. It's a 1729. That's the earliest dated one I've ever found. And the details are pretty decent. Hopefully it cleans up even nicer when I get home. Well, I can hunt through these woods for the rest of the day and not find anything, but I have, within the first few minutes, already accomplished what I was hoping for. It's crazy how that happens sometimes. And when I say that I've pounded this place, I mean that I've pounded this place. I mean, I can't believe that that reading was even there. I don't know how I missed it, but it came through loud and clear with the Deus 2. So I'm gonna stay at it for a little while longer and see what else happens. I dug a cut silver somewhere over there, not too far from here. And right here, where I kicked the leaves back so I could hear it a little better, I've got a tight 82 signal. 81, 82, it reads pretty good both ways. I'm gonna go ahead and dig this with the video going. I have a feeling it's gonna be another silver, but I don't know for sure. Only one way to find out. So many roots in here. Still in the hole. Right down there. Let me just I see it. It is another one. Amazing. Ooh, that's a nice one. Wow. Oh, that's got the date too. 36 back-to-back cut silvers with dates. Sweet. Sorry for the terrible video. It's hard to hold this camera and dig at the same time. That is a nice one. That is, I believe, my 5th Spanish silver in 3 weeks, I think. Wow. Gorgeous. I mean, if I wasn't even expecting flat buttons in here, and I'm digging cut silver. And there's actually a yellow jacket's nest right here. So I gotta be careful while I'm out here so I don't get stung again. I've already been stung once. But I'm gonna keep at it. Plenty of daylight in here. See what else pops up. It's sparse, but that was a pretty good signal. But if I was going fast, I would have missed it. Just got to slow down, and that's when the stuff starts popping out. I don't even know what's going on right now. I'm not used to this. I just got a signal. It was probably, I don't know, an inch deep. And there's iron in here, but I got this solid, shallow 82, and I could tell it was small, and I just rolled the dirt back, and there's another cut silver. I already wiped it off a little bit. Just as nice as the last one I dug minutes ago. Man, it just doesn't even make sense. I mean, they're naturally here. Nobody planted these or anything, but it's just, I pounded this place 2 years ago. It just, I don't know. I guess I'm able to hear stuff I wasn't able to hear before. There's not many targets in here. It's been quality over quantity for sure. But I got a 71, 72 signal here, and you can see I dug a pretty big hole. And there's a piece of iron right here, so it was kind of hard to hear, but I got it out, and it is a pewter button. That thing is early. Look at the mold seam on that. And I brushed the front off and kind of looked at it in the light. I don't see anything on there, nothing regimental, but there may have been a little floral design on there at one time. But that's pretty cool, still on the early stuff. This is an 81 signal. This was really loud too. It took me a while to find it because it was a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be originally. And out rolled a flat button. I don't see anything on the front of it though. Might have been silver plated, but I cleaned it off. I don't see a cannon or anything like that. Still keeping at it. I've been here for a little while now. The cut silvers are just a huge surprise. But other than that, as far as relics go, I've dug that pewter button, this flat button, and one shoe buckle frame piece, just a piece of one. So there's still a few things in here that were missed. This flat button was a pretty good signal, and it was down there quite a ways. You can see the brick in the hole too from this home site that I'm hunting. I've dug a few of these. I actually just dug one a couple feet behind me. So I found a decent amount of stuff today, especially those cut silvers. Here's everything I dug. Definitely a lot more than I would have expected from a site I've hunted for 3 years. I got a cool piece of pottery I thought was worth keeping. A Jew's harp. That's some kind of a quartz scraper that was in a hole. Got some flat buttons, some pewter buttons, and then the 2 stars of the show. 2 cut silvers. One of them's dated 1736, and the other one is probably from around the same time. So all in all, that was a great hunt, and see you next time. I'm on a roll lately. I'm in a hayfield right now that I've absolutely pounded, like seriously pounded. I think I've pounded this place more than I've pounded any place in my life. I just got a reading here. It took me forever, and I just kept going at it, and it was in the side of the hole. I've got a super deep hole here. Look at this. It's a lined eye. Unbelievable. Oh my God. I'm not going to say where I'm at, but I'm at a spot that I have absolutely hunted to death over the years. And I have wanted to pull a Confederate button out of here for a long time. I found them out here before, but it's been at least, God, I don't know, 6 years since I found one out here. Oh, that is amazing. And it was such a crazy signal too. This dirt is as dry as a bone. You see how much I dug for it? That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna take a minute to calm down after this one. This has got me pretty dang excited. I'm really just at a loss for words for this one. You can see how big the hole is. It wasn't a clean signal, but it was consistent with the number. It was like a 80, anywhere from 72 to 80. And it has the back with it. It's just been pushed in a little bit. But that's a pretty one. I just can't believe I found this where I found it. But that's awesome. It never gets old. These get me so excited.